Hi everybody and welcome to Aurelis Activations. It's number 28 today and it is the Library of Eternal Memory. I'm Jordan Richards, also known as Aurelis, and today's activation, to give you an idea of the overtones, the tone of the transmission is structured with vastness, with architectural calm, subtle shift from fluid celestial tones into organized informational depth. And you would hear something in the hertz of 92 to 114 layered data, like resonance structures with slow upfolding spatial grids, stable library, like a continuity field, which most of you have experienced in most other activations. So let us begin. And if you'd just like to bring yourself to the breath, please, before we begin, center yourselves, call in all of your teams, your guides, your helpers and inspirers, and so forth. And when you're ready, start to expand your awareness. Your temple is open. Allow it to start to form in your awareness. See how it has shifted. What has changed from one activation to the next. And as always, there is no separation between awareness and structure here. Nothing is being stored in the field, and nothing is being retrieved from it. It is only recognition that experience already exists in organized continuity. Remain without attempting to locate origin or sequence. You are just simply allowing your temple to fully form through the expansion of your soul. And I shall leave you here for a few moments in the silence so that things are fully manifested before we continue. Again here, before we move on, see and pay attention within your expanded awareness. How has your temple shifted? How has it changed? As we begin the first phase of this activation, the structural awareness emergence, your awareness begins to perceive itself as organized rather than flowing, not rigid structure, but coherent arrangement within experience. There is a sense of order beneath perception that does not interfere with it. Allow yourself to experience all here. Do not fight it, flow with it, and allow your perception and your awareness and your higher levels of consciousness to unfold. I shall leave you here again for a few moments in the silence for this to fully take part and be expanded into your full awareness. allowing yourself to just flow with what is in your awareness, allowing yourself to just be who you truly are. You are energy. You are more than your body. Feel the expansion of your soul as the activation unfolds and heightens throughout. As we move forward to phase two, softly and slowly just becoming aware of the memory field of architecture, a deeper layer of informational continuity starts to unfold and become perceptible, allowing it to flow into your awareness softly and slowly. As the deeper layer of the informational continuity field becomes perceptible and ever closer to your awareness through your expansion. This is not personal memory. This is not narrative recall. This is eternal memory. It is a structured field where all experience is held in a non-linear organization. Everything exists simultaneously without confusion. So I invite you here to just sense, feel, be aware in whichever way you receive the information. Allow it to come forth and allow it to be integrated into your field. Before we move on to the library, just allow all the energy, all of the frequencies, all of the codes, all of the underlying harmonics to fill your awareness, to heighten your experience, and call back what is yours through the eternal memory. Allowing yourself to feel every subtle shift, every hum, every tone through your infinite expansion. Everything is in your highest good, whether you realize it or not. It is through the intention of myself and my guides who have created this space to allow you to receive what is truly yours and embody it in this lifetime. It's the library of coherence starts to activate within your expansion. You feel the subtle shifts in the energy and in the wider activation of the field. And as the field stabilizes into a coherent architectural environment, this is not physical space. This is structured awareness through geometrics and sacred geometry. Allowing every perception that appears as part of the larger organized system in which you are experiencing. Nothing is isolated here. Everything is indexed by the coherence. So allow yourself to receive fully and intentionally, and of course, through your higher consciousness. You don't need to pay attention to what you're receiving in these moments. Just be, just allow. Everything, as always, shall be calibrated and further integrated through your expansion. Allowing yourself just to breathe softly, intentionally. Anchoring in any of the codes, anything else that you are being given. All you need to do is just be, you may wish to pay particular attention to how you receive the information, but this is not necessary, as your soul is receiving everything that it requires, and your soul knows where everything shall be integrated in the physical body. Your energetic system carbonized into human form. as we gently shift now, as the library of coherence is fully activated, we move into the next phase, the eternal arrangement of stabilization. The structure does not change, and it does not decay. It does not evolve through time. It reorganizes only through recognition. All information remains continuously present in a stable relationship. So just allow yourself, as always, to simply be, to simply accept all that is meant for you, all that is in your highest good, all of that eternal memory flowing softly, smoothly back to your soul origins, for you to calibrate through the expansion and to further integrate in the coming days and through the revisitation of this activation. The next phase starts to expand in your awareness. The memory architecture state starts to unfold and further expand within your awareness. Your awareness stabilizes within a complete field of the organized continuity. There is no searching, no retrieval process, only immediate recognition of structure presence. Just allowing, as always, for the information to flow freely into your expanded awareness. You are receiving memory held in the great cosmos. This could be information in relation to your path, your purpose, this lifetime. It may be information from the past, a previous incarnation, as we experience it in the human form. But remember this, all is happening now. Before we move further on, I ask that your parallel lifetime makes itself known to you through the eternal memory. What is your parallel lifetime wishing to disclose to you in these moments? What do you need to know now for your greatest good, to be in alignment with your parallel self in another dimension, maybe another star system? Just allow the information to flow into your awareness, heightening all of your gifts, activating what is dormant within, expanding your consciousness, embodying all that is meant for you at this time. Receiving any last information, any codes, any harmonics, any visions, any feelings or sensations. Just allow before we move forward. As we shall call upon our teams, our guides, our loved ones, to help us with the integration stage. As always, there is nothing required to maintain the library field. It is self-organizing through coherence alone. Allow it to remain without interpretation or control. Feel where the body is storing anything that you have received, and always remembering through any activation, what you cannot hold is always accessible to you, should you choose to store it within the oversoul level, the higher self, or with Mother Gaia herself. And on revisitation, you either pull in this energy from above, or you may pull it in from below. As your awareness slowly and softly starts to dissipate and starts to retract through the expansion of your awareness, coming back slowly and softly through the expansion of your soul. Receiving any last pieces of information, showing gratitude, lovingly accepting your eternal memory. As all the information and your expansion is now directly above your head, filtering in through the higher crown chakra, down through your pillar of light, your awareness starts to draw back now. Your inner temple has now experienced the living library of structured awareness. Not storage and not record. This has been continuous architectural presence of all experiences, and they shall remain without contraction. So I invite you now to just softly and slowly to close down your chakras, fully bringing back your awareness into the physical body, all throughout the layers, calling back all parts of self now. You may wish to breathe deeper to anchor any last information. This is advisable. Notice how your temple has changed as all of your awareness is in that space. What has changed between the start of the activation and the end of the activation? Take a moment, sense, feel, know, see. And when you're ready, I invite you to come back slowly and softly. Remembering to use the breath to fully anchor oneself back into the physical body. Making sure you are fully clothed. And gently sensing the energy within the body now. feeling your fingers and toes, that lovely sensation we get when we come back. And when you are ready, I ask you to gently tap your feet if you feel it is necessary, just to stabilize and send any energy that is still traveling within your physical body to be anchored where it needs to be anchored in your highest good. I invite you to softly and slowly just allow your gaze to gently come back to normal vision. Please take a sip of water, a drink if you've not got water. You may wish to get up from your sitting position. Just shake the body, just to gently allow the remaining energies that you may feel have not fully anchored yet. And this is perfectly normal. The shaking will help for the energy to flow to where it needs to go, for it to be stored, and for it to be further activated through the revisitation of this activation. And I leave you with love and blessings as always. Thank you, everybody.